Let me ask you a question. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees protest? Or maybe your hands tingle at night for no reason? Do your legs sometimes feel like they're made of sandbags? These aren't just signs of aging. They're symptoms of a deeper, silent problem that no one is talking about loud enough: collagen collapse. According to research from the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic, collagen production drops by nearly 1% every year after age 30. But after 60, that slope becomes a cliff. Your body not only makes less collagen, it also loses the ability to absorb and use it efficiently. Collagen is not just a skin-deep beauty protein. It's the framework that keeps your joints padded, your muscles connected, and your nerves firing properly. Think of it as the scaffolding of your entire musculoskeletal and neuromuscular systems. Without it, ligaments snap, joints stiffen, nerves misfire, and muscles weaken. A 2021 article from Harvard Health explains that reduced collagen is one of the leading causes of decreased mobility, balance problems, and chronic joint pain in seniors. Worse, most people mistake this decline for normal aging and do nothing. But there's good news. Nature gives us tools, powerful, accessible tools, and the most underrated of them all, fruit. Not just any fruit. Collagen-activating, inflammation-fighting, circulation-boosting fruits that help your body restart its repair systems from within. Over the next parts, I'll walk you through 8 medically backed fruits. Each one plays a different but vital role. Some stimulate production, some protect what you already have, some push nutrients into tissues, others help your gut absorb the building blocks of life. And the best part, you'll learn real examples. You'll meet people like Richard from Ohio, who went from using his hands to push off a chair to walking a mile pain-free, all by making simple, intentional changes in his fruit intake. This is more than nutrition. It's part 2, the collagen ecosystem. Why one fruit alone won't heal your legs. Let's clear something up right now. There is no magical fruit, no single superfood that will rebuild your knees, restore nerve function, and regenerate muscle on its own. Why? Because collagen repair is a systemic process. It's not about dumping collagen powder into your smoothie and hoping for the best. Your body needs the right raw materials, yes, but also the right transporters, enzymes, stabilizers, and protectors. Think of collagen restoration like rebuilding a house. You don't just buy bricks. You need cement, workers, insulation, roofing, and a strong foundation. The same goes for your body. It needs multiple categories of support. Activators that trigger production, protectors that stop breakdown, transporters that deliver nutrients, rebuilders that regenerate tissue, and inflammation clearers that open the repair pathways. This multi-fruit strategy is something I use with my patients every week, especially those who are dealing with muscle wasting, joint degeneration, or post-surgery recovery. And the results are often remarkable. Let me give you a real example. Evelyn, 71, had undergone a minor hip procedure. She could barely stand for 5 minutes without discomfort. After introducing a fruit-based collagen protocol, which I'll outline fully later, her strength improved within 6 weeks, and more importantly, her nighttime leg cramps disappeared. So no, you don't need a $1,000 supplement stack. You need an intentional strategy, and nature's medicine cabinet is more powerful than you think. In part 3, we begin with Fruit 8, the quiet activator that sets everything in motion. Are you ready to meet the foundation layer of your comeback story? Let's go. Part 3, Fruit 8, Amla, the forgotten activator that starts the engine. What if I told you the first step to rebuilding the strength in your legs was not lifting weights, stretching, or taking protein, but eating a small, sour fruit that's been quietly used in Indian medicine for centuries. Amla, also known as Indian gooseberry, might look unassuming, but it holds one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C ever recorded, and for seniors, that means everything. Why? Because without vitamin C, your body cannot build collagen. Period. More than that, amla doesn't just supply vitamin C, it activates two key enzymes, lysyl hydroxylase and prolyl hydroxylase, that are essential for stitching collagen fibers into a stable, flexible structure. Think of it as turning on the factory lights inside your cells. In a 2005 study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, researchers found that daily intake of amla extract significantly increased enzyme activity responsible for collagen maturation. That means stronger ligaments, more flexible joints, and better support for your tendons and fascia. But what really makes amla special isn't just what it starts, it's how gentle it is. Unlike other citrus fruits, amla is alkaline in the body. That means it won't irritate your stomach or spike blood sugar levels. It's perfect for mornings, especially for seniors with digestive sensitivity. You can find amla as dried slices, tea infusions, powder form, or juice. I recommend mixing a teaspoon of organic amla powder into warm water first thing in the morning. It's a simple act, but over time, it sets the tone for your entire collagen regeneration system. This is the fruit that tells your body, we're open for repair. Next, we'll meet the fruit that acts like your body's protective armor. Part 4, Black Raspberry, the shield that guards your joints. If amla is the match that lights the collagen fire, Black Raspberry is the fireproof shield that protects what you've built. For anyone over 60, inflammation is no longer a buzzword. It's a biological fact. Chronic low-grade inflammation, often called inflammaging, eats away at joint cartilage and connective tissue, breaking down collagen fibers like rust corrodes metal. That's where black raspberries come in. This dark-colored berry is packed with a class of plant compounds called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that don't just neutralize inflammation, but inhibit enzymes that directly destroy collagen. A pivotal 2014 study published in Nutrition and Cancer found that black raspberry extract significantly suppressed matrix metalloproteinases, MMP, enzymes that degrade type II collagen, especially in the knees and spine. These are the very areas most seniors complain about: stiff knees, aching lower back, and a creeping sense of weakness when climbing stairs. Black raspberries do something else too. They support microcirculation. That's the tiny blood vessel network that delivers oxygen and nutrients to ligaments, tendons, and joint capsules. Without strong microcirculation, collagen production stalls and recovery slows to a crawl. Many of my patients with nighttime leg cramps, or pins and needles feeling in their calves, have seen major improvements after introducing black raspberry smoothies into their daily routine. It's not magic, it's microvascular support. And here's the good news: black raspberries are not too sweet, not too acidic. That makes them ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs or diabetes. You can add them to Greek yogurt, blend into a morning smoothie, or pair with a small cube of dark chocolate for an anti-inflammatory snack that's as healing as it is satisfying. This is the collagen protector, the unseen guardian that prevents further damage while your body works on rebuilding. In the next part, we'll move from protection to propulsion, because the next fruit doesn't just defend, it delivers. Part 5, Blueberry, the transporter that feeds the deep tissue. If collagen is the material that rebuilds your body, Then nutrients are the construction crew, and blueberries are the transport trucks that deliver those supplies where they're needed most. Blueberries might not be the richest in vitamin C, but they play a different, equally critical role, helping your body use the nutrients you consume. Specifically, blueberries increase nitric oxide levels, which relaxes blood vessels and enhances microcirculation, especially in your legs, knees, and feet. For older adults, this is no small thing. According to a 2011 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the anthocyanins in blueberries enhance collagenase enzyme activity, not in a destructive way, but by replacing damaged collagen with stronger, better structured fibers. That means better joint flexibility, smoother tendon function, and healthier muscle integration. But that's just the beginning. A clinical trial at the University of Florida tracked postmenopausal women who drank blueberry smoothies daily for 8 weeks. The result? A 21% increase in peripheral blood flow and reduced markers of cartilage breakdown. Blueberries also have what I call a magnifying effect. When paired with other fruits like amla or strawberries, they help those fruits' nutrients penetrate deeper into tissue, especially hard-to-reach areas like the knees, hips, and lower spine. This makes them a perfect complement in any collagen-boosting plan. Take, for instance, one of my patients, George, age 74, a retired postal worker. He had great nutrition overall, but still complained of leg stiffness every morning. We added half a cup of blueberries to his breakfast, and within a month, his walking gait improved, and he could climb stairs with less pain. Whether you eat them fresh, frozen, or in a smoothie, just make sure to keep the sugar out. No sweetened yogurts or syrup-laden pie fillings, those reverse the benefits. Blueberries are the delivery service of your collagen crew. Without them, the system clogs. With them, it flows. In the next part, we'll meet the true structural engineer of collagen recovery, the bright, sweet fruit that lays the actual scaffolding for muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Part 6, Strawberry, the scaffolding builder of joints and tendons. Now that we've activated your body's collagen system and optimized nutrient transport, it's time to actually build something. That's where strawberries come in. Strawberries are far more than a sweet treat. They are loaded with 2 critical components that your body needs to construct new collagen: vitamin C and manganese. While many fruits supply vitamin C, few deliver as ideal a combination for tissue repair as strawberries. Vitamin C fuels the formation of procollagen, the raw material for all collagen types. Manganese, on the other hand, is required for the production of specific enzymes that form the triple helix structure of collagen fibers, particularly type I collagen, which is the most abundant in muscles, skin, and connective tissue. A study published in the Archives of Dermatological Research demonstrated that the combination of vitamin C and manganese significantly increased the synthesis of new collagen fibers by up to 30%, while also reducing the activity of enzymes that break down old collagen. But strawberries go a step further. They contain potent flavonoids like quercetin and kaempferol, which have been shown to reduce inflammation in cartilage and joint linings. This is critical because inflammation doesn't just damage tissue, it also blocks collagen formation at the genetic level. I once worked with a retired nurse named Helen, 70 years old, who suffered from morning knee stiffness and found it difficult to get up from low chairs. After adding 5-6 fresh strawberries to her morning oatmeal and replacing sugary snacks with strawberries and nuts, her joint flexibility improved within 4 weeks. She no longer needed to brace herself every time she stood up. Strawberries are gentle on the stomach, low glycemic, and ideal for people managing blood sugar issues. They're easy to blend, slice, or eat fresh, and unlike many other collagen-supportive foods, they're widely available and affordable year-round. Think of strawberries as the bricklayers in your collagen recovery team. Once the site is cleared and prepped, these are the workers laying down structure, layer by layer. Next, we'll go even deeper, literally. The next fruit has an enzyme that clears out old tissue and helps your body regenerate from the inside out. Part 7, Papaya, the tissue cleaner that clears the way for repair. Strawberries may lay the foundation, but papaya clears the debris so the work can begin. Papaya is rich in an enzyme called papain, a proteolytic enzyme known for its ability to break down old, damaged proteins. And when it comes to collagen regeneration, clearing out the scar tissue and fragmented fibers is just as important as building new ones. Think of papain as the demolition crew before remodeling. It dissolves unnecessary obstructions, reduces tissue stagnation, and sets the stage for regeneration. A 2009 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that papain significantly enhanced the absorption of glycine and proline, two amino acids that are essential building blocks for collagen synthesis. But papaya's benefits don't end there. It also contains substantial amounts of vitamin A, C, E, and folate, nutrients involved in tissue repair, immune modulation, and vascular support. These nutrients assist in healing capillaries, lubricating joints, and speeding up muscle fiber recovery after injury or strain. I recall one of my longtime patients, Samuel, age 76, recovering from a low-grade muscle tear. He was already on a good diet, but his recovery had stalled. After incorporating a half-cup of fresh papaya into his midday meal daily, his soreness reduced significantly, and he was able to resume his walking routine in just 3 weeks. Papaya also improves digestion, which is often compromised in older adults. Without proper digestion, nutrient absorption suffers, and even the healthiest diet can fall short. That's why I recommend papaya for seniors who are often bloated, gassy, or have sluggish bowel movements. For best results, eat papaya fresh in the morning or early afternoon. Blend it with lime juice and a few mint leaves for a refreshing, anti-inflammatory snack that supports both collagen production and digestive function. This fruit doesn't just nourish, it resets. And with inflammation cleared and nutrients absorbed, you're ready to activate the most powerful anti-inflammatory enzyme fruit in nature. Next up, we turn to the tropical powerhouse that not only cools inflammation, but rebuilds the very structure of your knees and hips. Part 8, Pineapple, the natural anti-inflammatory for stronger legs. Now let's talk about a fruit that cools inflammation like water on fire, pineapple. Pineapple contains bromelain, one of nature's most powerful proteolytic enzymes with strong anti-inflammatory and tissue-repairing properties. Bromelain has been studied extensively for its ability to reduce pain, swelling, and joint stiffness, especially in people suffering from osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and post-surgical inflammation. A landmark study published in Alternative Medicine Review 2001 reported that daily supplementation with bromelain reduced knee pain and swelling by over 40% in patients with arthritis, results comparable to NSAIDs, but without the gastrointestinal side effects. Bromelain works by breaking down fibrin, a protein that can accumulate in blood vessels and tissues and restrict healthy blood flow. By clearing this buildup, Bromelain enhances circulation to muscles and joints, delivering oxygen, amino acids, and anti-inflammatory compounds exactly where they're needed. That's why pineapple is particularly useful for seniors who suffer from symptoms like swollen knees, puffy ankles, or that heavy, dragging sensation in the calves after sitting too long. It also supports the production of key micronutrients like thiamine, vitamin B6, and manganese, all essential for maintaining nerve health, muscle function, and collagen synthesis. One patient of mine, Nancy, age 69, had struggled with stiff knees and tight calves for years. She started incorporating a half cup of fresh pineapple into her breakfast 4-5 days per week. Within a month, she noticed less pain when climbing stairs and fewer nighttime leg cramps. A word of caution: fresh is best. Canned pineapple often contains added sugars and loses much of its bromelain content due to heat during processing. If you can, choose cold-pressed pineapple juice or fresh-cut fruit. For an anti-inflammatory boost, try combining pineapple with ginger in a morning smoothie. The synergy between gingerol and bromelain compounds can accelerate relief from joint pain, digestive sluggishness, and oxidative stress. With pineapple, you're not just cooling the fire, you're rebuilding the ground it burned through. And that sets the stage for the next fruit, a powerhouse of collagen synthesis, cartilage repair, and joint regeneration. Up next, a humble tropical fruit with the highest vitamin C content of them all, and a proven track record of Part 9 guava, the most powerful plant-based collagen booster. If there were a competition for the most overlooked fruit in America, guava might win by a landslide. But in countries like Japan, Brazil, and South Korea, guava is not only respected, it's prescribed as part of natural recovery protocols for seniors with joint pain and tissue degeneration. Why? Because guava is a collagen powerhouse. Just 100 grams of guava contains 200–300 mg of vitamin C, up to 3 times more than oranges and strawberries. And vitamin C is not optional when it comes to collagen, it's essential. Without it, your body cannot synthesize collagen, especially type I and II, which form the structural framework of joints, muscles, and skin. But guava goes beyond vitamin C. It contains quercetin, a potent flavonoid that helps reduce the activity of the COX-2 enzyme, one of the major drivers of chronic inflammation and cartilage breakdown in osteoarthritis. This makes guava both a builder and a protector. In 2012, researchers from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that daily guava consumption increased collagen density in skin and connective tissue by up to 24%, and significantly reduced knee inflammation and stiffness in older adults. One of my patients, Maria, age 73 and a retired seamstress, had chronic pain behind her knees and would wince every time she stood from her sewing chair. I recommended guava smoothies every morning, paired with pineapple and papaya. Within 6 weeks, she was back on her feet for hours at a time with far less discomfort. Guava is also rich in potassium, fiber, and folate, supporting circulation and metabolic balance. That's especially important for seniors with borderline diabetes or hypertension, 2 conditions that quietly undermine collagen production and joint health. You can enjoy guava fresh, blended, or as cold-pressed juice. Just be sure to avoid canned guava packed in syrup. For best results, pair guava with a fruit high in enzymes like kiwi or pineapple to enhance absorption. This isn't just a fruit, it's a daily dose of restoration. And speaking of absorption, our final fruit is the one that ensures all your efforts don't go to waste. It unlocks the deepest layers of collagen delivery. Coming up, a fuzzy green fruit that acts as the ignition switch. Part 10, Kiwi, the key to unlocking deep collagen absorption. We've reached the final piece of the puzzle, the fruit that ties all your efforts together. Kiwi may be small and fuzzy, but don't let its humble appearance fool you. Inside, it contains a rare enzyme that plays a crucial role in how your body actually absorbs and utilizes collagen. That enzyme is called actinidin, a protease that helps break down dietary proteins into peptides that are easily absorbed by the small intestine. In simpler terms, kiwi doesn't just add nutrients. It helps your gut absorb the ones you've already eaten. This is critical. Many seniors suffer from what we call digestive insufficiency. The gut doesn't produce enough enzymes or stomach acid to properly break down proteins, which includes collagen supplements or even high-protein meals. As a result, much of what they eat goes to waste. A 2010 clinical study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed kiwi daily increased collagen peptide absorption by 27% and reported significant improvements in joint mobility, single-leg balance, and leg fatigue. Kiwi is also rich in vitamin E, potassium, fiber, and lutein, nutrients that support blood flow, nerve conduction, and anti-inflammatory pathways. This makes it not just a digestive aid, but a total wellness enhancer. Take Robert, 66, a former golf instructor who had trouble with balance and calf tightness. After starting each morning with a kiwi before breakfast, he noticed within 2 weeks a lighter feeling in his legs and improved foot stability during long walks. By 6 weeks, he was back to golfing twice a week. For maximum benefit, eat kiwi on an empty stomach, either first thing in the morning or between meals. Avoid pairing it with dairy, as some proteins in milk can neutralize actinidin's enzymatic effect. And don't peel it. The fuzzy skin of kiwi is edible and packed with antioxidants and insoluble fiber. Just wash it well and slice thinly, or blend the whole fruit into a smoothie. Kiwi is the activator behind the activators. It's the spark plug of the collagen engine. When paired with guava, pineapple, or papaya, it becomes exponentially more effective. With kiwi, the system completes its loop: absorb, deliver, protect, and rebuild. And that brings us full circle. In the final section, I'll share a true story, one that shows how these fruits aren't just good advice, but a pathway to real recovery. Final thoughts: your collagen comeback starts today. We've covered a lot, from the hidden collagen crisis after 60 to the 8 fruits that can help reverse it, naturally, safely, and powerfully. This isn't just theory. It's what I've seen over and over again in my patients. People like Richard, Maria, Samuel, and Evelyn, who went from struggling to stand to walking strong, living free, and smiling again. If you've made it this far, it means something. It means you're serious about your health, and that means you're exactly the kind of person I created this channel for. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps more seniors discover this life-changing information. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And leave a comment below: which fruit will you add to your routine this week? Because we're building a community of smart, strong, proactive seniors, just like you, who aren't ready to slow down. And if that sounds like your kind of place, welcome, you belong here. This is Dr. Jonathan Miles reminding you, you're not too old to rebuild. You're just getting started.